Hello, hello. It is I am here, and I am live. I hope everybody is having a fantastic Wednesday today, and any other day that you may be seeing this. The day I am streaming today happens to be the 10-year anniversary of the entire Splatoon series, which technically is even older because of the fact that the game was made before 2015, and also the fact that there was like pre-release events where you could like play the game early and stuff. But like for the most part, today, at least in Japan, is the 10-year anniversary of the original Splatoon game releasing. And it is absolutely insane that 10 years have now gone by. I wanted to just start here in the Grand Festival Plaza, and I was just gonna like stay here for like the intro and like take a screenshot. But like this angle kinda goes crazy. Like, I really like this camera view. Like, maybe I could, like, zoom out a bit more. I'm not sure. I want to get a picture with Deep Cut. Just for, like, a second. And just listen to Anarchy Rainbow. If I remember to talk about things, I will talk about some stuff during the stream today. I will focus on my gameplay, but I also have, like, Splatoon stories I'll tell as well. I'm gonna wait for them to go through the chorus of the song, and then we'll get started today. Get the perfect angle. Very nice. Well, welcome to the stream today, everybody. It tells me to go back to the city. So, today's game plan for today, as the maps and modes have been updated, it's just gonna be some ranked, but I'm gonna be doing some random weapons today. It just so happens that today, while I'm streaming for the 10-year anniversary, the stages right now in Anarchy Open happen to be Flounder Heights and Museum d'Alfonsino for some Splatoon 1 action. Also, at this exact moment, the Super Jumpathon Challenge is happening right now. I do not care about it. I played it last night. I won 4 games in a row, and then proceeded to lose 5 games in a row. So, like, I'm not gonna be doing that. It is literally just use Super Jump as fast as, like, 3 pures of Quick Super Jump at all times, and you can only play beacon weapons. So here's my statistics from that. Didn't even get gold. Don't care. I do have a shell-out token from that, though, and it's a bronze! And it's a bronze! Surely we could go, like, 2 in a row, right? I have another one of these. Alright, no 2 in a row, but, like, a bronze capsule, at least, at minimum, a bronze capsule on the 10-year anniversary? We take those. So I have a random weapons bot in my Discord server. The first weapon it has picked for me is Carbon Roller Deco. And, I guess we could just kind of get that one out of the way. Before also we get started with this, I want to go to my channel point rewards and re-enable some things. Do I not have this enabled? I don't. I'm finally gonna have Chill Out Roulette enabled again, because I've been trying to save my money for the gear, getting all of the gear badges. However, you can see now, if you missed my episode of How I Play Splatoon 3 on the Aerospray RG that I uploaded a few days ago, I managed to get, finally, all of the gold gear badges. So I have Embers, I have Barazushi, I have all the gear badges. Every single bit of money in the entire rest of this game's life is just going to be spent on the shell-out machine now. So there's that. I also changed my splash tag for the day. Decade Experienced Big Shot. One, because Deltarune comes out in a couple days, and also it's been 10 years. Decade Experienced Big Shot, and these are my badges for the day. So let's get into it. I will open up a room in a little bit when we've got people to open up a room too. Alright, here we are in our first game of the day. How much of an asshole can I be in this first match if I'm playing Carbon Roller? I want to immediately at least paint this wall with someone that's going to be looking. This is like nearly a perfect weapon to be playing. For this stage. Because this is the I'm going to murder you now weapon. Okay, zone's painted. We want to make sure all these walls are covered. We're just gonna just chuck that out. It's fine. I don't want to get stuck on the sprinkler. Don't want to die to that either. That's not safe to jump to. Dread is not looking at me at all. Well, that guy's weak. No, back it up. I need Zuka. What do you mean I'm dying to that bomb? That bomb was so far to my right. I'm gonna put on some like special saver or something, but I'm only gonna be playing this for one game anyway. Got Dread. Oh my god, I'm so weak from the stringer. Reveal yourself. Again, they are all so weak. Come on. Cannot paint zone by myself. Yeah, that person's gone. I'm going over here to just paint for Zuka and then jump out. Someone's going all the way around. Someone was going all the way around. I don't know why all that down there is painted that way. Keep the zone covered. Just waiting for that person to slide her onto me. I'm also just checking stuff. I'm so focused on playing this that I cannot speak. I'm gonna die. I tried to swim through the grate there. I did not make it. We have so much of base I can cover for Zuka. I need to actually get a Zuka shot in. Can't see with the giant text on the screen. There we go. There we go. Nice wipe. I don't think there's anything more Splatoon 1 than Flounder Heights Splat Zones with the Carbon Roller Deco right now. This is like a true Splatoon 1 start. Can't fully cover the zone, but I can at least build for Zuka. And then back it up. And then pew! Pew! There we go. The guy eventually died. Yeah, fantastic first match today. The next weapon... Yo, it is true Splatoon 1 vibes right now. Next weapon is 96 Deco, which was like one of my favorite weapons to be playing back in the day anyway, especially for stages like this. I should be saying, I should have said it like 10 minutes ago when I started. I'm wearing this shirt today that says 1 year of ink on it. Story behind this shirt. Way back in the Splatoon 1 days, there was a YouTuber known as Nintendo who would make a lot of Splatoon content. He would be the person you'd go to if you wanted to see videos on, like, the patch notes, and he'd do, like, patch note comparisons and stuff, and would do just, like, general, like, Splatoon info videos. And for the 1 year anniversary of Splatoon, he made this shirt. There was, I believe, 3 or 4 different designs. I think there was 4 different designs. One with Splattershot, one with Splattershot Jr., one with Splat Roller, and one with Splat Charger. And I ended up buying the Splattershot shirt. This guy's gonna not be able to do anything. Get in here, I dare you. And then there's a fucking carbon, hold on. Hey, I'll take both at the same time. Now I have to deal with enemy asshole carbon rollers. But like, right around after Splatoon stopped, like, getting updates, Nintendo just kind of, like, stopped making videos. In 2016, he made a couple, like, Pokemon Go videos, and, like, how to play Pokemon Go. And that was about it. He kind of just dipped after that. I don't really know what he does now, but his YouTube channel is completely inactive. I would love to see him come back one day. I would also love it if my team was painting the zone. I should be able to jump to this if we kill this roller. Thank you. Carbon. Fine. Get your fat head out of the way so I can shoot the blob lobber, please. Beware of the rollers on Flounder Heights. I used to play a lot of Octobrush in Splatoon 1 for Flounder Heights, because the vanilla Octobrush was, hold up. I'll just die through the floor then. The vanilla Octobrush was Beacon Kraken. This person is gonna put a bubble down if we do not fucking shoot them. Alright, yeah, my team stopped playing the game, so I don't think we're winning this one. They also have a carbon roller, and we don't, and we have, like, Tetrarilies, and that weapon's bad. So, like, we're just not gonna be able to do anything here. Most I can do is crack in here and disturb the zone, but I can't paint it by myself, so oh well. Next is Slosher Deco, which if we get Flounder Heights 3 times in a row, I actually would want to play it here. What do you mean you don't want to deal with CRB, Cherry, Zinks, and V-Sloshers every match? I made a video, like, a day or two before the Nintendo servers officially shut down for 3DS and Wii U. And it's like, I think like an hour-long video of me talking about Splatoon experiences and my experiences with Splatoon 1. And I really only put like a couple hundred hours into Splatoon 1 back in the day. And the only reason why I put a couple hundred hours into Splatoon 1 back in the day is because I was dealing with like so much like shit back then. Who do you think you fucking are? I was dealing with so much shit back then. And I was not in control of my emotions. And I've talked about this a couple times. Ah, they came back. I couldn't kill the other guy. I was an emotional wreck when it came to playing, like, Smash 4 and, Splatoon. So, like, I broke my Wii U gamepad. And honestly, I think for valid reasons, it was because of Moray Towers. It's all because of Moray Towers. It all comes back to Moray Towers. If you put Moray Towers in front of my face, I'm not going to be a happy person. But not only did I break my Wii U gamepad, I broke my Wii U gamepad twice because of Moray Towers. Like, I had to get a new one, and then when I got a new one, I also broke that one because of Moray Towers. So, like, I'm good. Like, I never want to see Splatoon 1 ever again, I think. I think I'm fine for the entire rest of my life. I had a great time playing it when I did. And, I have some great memories with the first game. And, I am perfectly happy keeping those happy memories in my brain forever. I don't need to make any more. Same thing with Splatoon 2. I played Splatoon 2 for so damn long, especially when playing it on the stream. Like, I never want to play Splatoon 2 ever again. I'm good for, like, the entire rest of my life. Splatoon 3, I have not gotten sick of yet. What I really wanted for such a long time was a new beginning with Splatoon. Like, I had put so much time... That was convenient. Put so much time into Splatoon 2 that I just needed something new to do. I had done every single thing I possibly wanted to do in Splatoon 2, but I just kept playing it because there wasn't another game. I remember thinking before 3 was announced that I just wanted a new game to, like, start from the beginning with, and everyone just be on, like, the same page. And then when this game was announced, we still had to wait another, like, year and a half. Can I, like, jump out? We still had to wait another year and a half for everything. How was that not killing the person? I have no idea how I just died. Like, there's no way that was the slosher. We're gonna lose the game now. It's gonna be really funny. If we could paint the zone, that would be kind of sick. But team didn't want to do that. Next is Custom Jet Sculpture. We're getting some really good ones here. I miss Jet Sculpture. I haven't played that in a long time. Splatoon 1 is just a game that is so incredibly unbalanced that it makes it kind of balanced in a way because everything is so broken. And there was a couple times I had streamed Splatoon 1 just to do something different for a day. I never ended up getting to S plus 99 like I wanted to. The closest I ever got was around, like, 87. or like 84, one of those numbers, somewhere in the mid 80s for my points in S Plus and Splatoon 1. But I'd say Splatoon 1 is the only Splatoon game I'm not good at. So, like, I wouldn't even want to go back and play it on, like, Pretendo anyway, because I would just be ass. It's just something about that game and the way everything is. It's just, I'm not good at it. Meanwhile, I'm so impressed with my skills in Splatoon nowadays that, like, I think it's incredible how far I have come. Nice kill there. Since I just have cooler, I'm just gonna, like, go in a little. This person's still up here. Alright, I'm just jumping out now. It's gonna be constantly just throwing some toxic mist. If the enemies do it to me, and we're just gonna do it back to them, they just can't move in. A Flounder Heights moment indeed. Nope, none of that. Well, sad I get to barely play one of my favorite weapons. Because the match is now over. Next is L3 Nozzle Nose D, which I'm not mad about. That's a fine kit to play. Also, that's my catalog maxed. In just a couple days, the season is going to switch over to a new one. Not like seasons really matter that much anymore, now that we're done with content. Speaking of done with content, we got a couple bits of news, like Splatoon-related news today, which happened yesterday. But I want to find the image here. I'm going to pull it up on screen because it's really awesome. We got a brand new... Why is it save as a goddamn JFIF file? What even is JFIF? I hadn't heard of JFIF until Twitter started randomly saving things as JFIF files, and I don't know what that is. And this is trying to save as a .webp, and I don't want to save things as a goddamn .webp file. Fine, what you're getting here is I'm just going to switch the thing, an image they released for 10 years of Splatoon. It's got all the important characters on it. Splatoon logo. You got Neo 3 here. You got Fry, Pearl, Sheldon, Agent 8, Captain 3, Mr. Coco, Harmony. I don't remember some of the names of the promo inklings, but we're going to call that Agent 3 anyway. I think this guy's name is Hero. We got Commander Tartar here, Spike, fucking merch, Captain Cuttlefish, DJ Octavio, Gnarly Eddie. Why can I not remember your name? Flo. Your name is Flo. Marigold, Callie, Octarians, Mr. Grizz, Big Man, Shelly and Donnie, Smallisk, Marie, Shiver, Judd and Little Judd, Small Fry Little Buddy, Iso Padre, Sabated, Krusty Sean, what is your thing? Hold on, what is your thing? I'm here, in the shop, in the game. I need to remember your name. I cannot remember his name. Fred Crumbs. Fred Crumbs, he's there. We got Annie and Mo, Jalonzo and Jalfonzo. Cypher is here for some reason, even though Cypher is technically not a real person. I don't remember I said Big Man, but Big Man's there. Sea Cucumber, Marina, Bisque, and Oct, and Agent 4. And I think I said everybody. You're also right now able to go to the NSO app. They updated the NSO app on Switch. It's a lot smoother now, and I don't think stutters as much. I haven't opened it while having a game open yet, so maybe it still actually does stutter. as it's proceeding to just not even load right now. Yeah, it's still showing that. Okay. I'm hoping this is fixed on Switch 2, so that the slowdown does not happen, because this was very smooth when you do not have a game open. But right now it's literally just not loading at all. But you can go to the NSO app right now. I said you could go... Okay, maybe the slowdown is even worse when you have a game open. I just want to show you something. You can buy icons right now of a bunch of the art from that promo image, and they're just releasing it in waves like they always do, so you can get these right now. I have the Marie one on. This counts as Splatoon series, and not Splatoon 3, so you can't use any of the, like, the backgrounds and stuff from the other things, which is a little bit annoying. The other bit of news is that we got Splatoon 1 on the Nintendo Switch Music app, which is, or Nintendo Music app in general, just the Nintendo Music app. I think that's awesome that we now have that. And do I have a... I do, it's this. I think that's awesome. Now we have all the Splatoon soundtracks on the Nintendo Music app now. The main problem, though, is that the back half of Splatoon 3 just still isn't there. It ends with the Squid Sisters Splatfest songs, which happened around the 1-year anniversary of Splatoon 3. And everything else after that is still not on the app. We don't have songs like Sea Source and No Quarters, no side order tracks or anything like that. That's not in the game yet, or not in the app yet. So, when we're gonna get that is, I don't know. Like, they're doing a thing with Kirby and the Forgotten Land where they added Kirby and the Forgotten Land earlier this year, but they're not going to release the rest of the soundtrack until the Switch 2 version of Kirby and the Forgotten Land comes out, because there's new content in that. So, like, when the heck are we going to get the Splatoon 3 stuff in there? I really wish I knew. But we have almost a complete discography of all the Splatoon songs. And third kits still are not real. They could have announced it when they announced everything else. I held out hope for 4 AM this morning, because typically the Splatoon account will, like, tweet out at, like, 4 in the morning. If there's any game updates, like, if there's anything at all, like, if we get new weapons or something, they would tweet out about, like, new weapon kits at 4 in the morning. That didn't happen. No nothing. I have become a true third kits believer to a full third kits denier. I legitimately do not think it's going to happen. The last time it would make sense for them to talk about adding new content to this game would be on this game's 3rd anniversary on September 9th. So we'd have to wait another 3 months to see if that's going to happen. But third kits were always within the game's normal content cycle and not after the final Splatfest. So, I just don't think it's happening. I think in a game that celebrates the number 3 and celebrates the whole series, I don't think we're getting third kits. It's very unfortunate that that's the case. They also have double Splattershot. I'm gonna not win this match. There is no possible way we win this match. They have double Splattershot and Splatana Stamper. Like, where do you even go if they're watching here? I made him think I was going there, but we actually were not there. And somehow I'm still dead, even though I'm an Ultra Stamp right in front of that guy, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, there was absolutely no possible way we were winning this. I need this stamp right now. Yeah, there's no way we are winning this. I really wish they'd, like, nerf Splatter Shot instead of buffing it every patch. Also, this stage, as much as it's like, oh, Splatoon and vibes, Flounder Heights is here. Flounder Heights is, I think, my least favorite stage in this game. At least one of my least favorite stages in this game. Next to Brinewater Springs, I'd say Flounder Heights is definitely down there in terms of, like, stages I do not care for whatsoever. Like, I'm happy it's here for the fact that it was a stage in 1 that never came back in 2. I do not care for Flounder Heights. Next is, speaking of even more Splatoon 1 vibes, though, it's Custom Range Blaster is next. It has been a while since Custom Range Blasters happened, and you know what? No, we're doing it the fun way. If I'm gonna play any blaster, any of the normal blasters right now, we're doing it the fun way. I haven't been able to play this loadout for blaster in forever. Ever since I got 5 stars on Vanilla Blaster, like a year ago. I did 4 stars on Custom Range Blaster when that came out. And then since then, I've barely been able to play my funny set. Flounder Heights again. At least I can do what I like to do if I'm playing specifically Blaster on Flounder Heights. They have 2 rollers. We're gonna hope they don't read it. We're gonna go all the way over here. Perfect. Exactly as the prophecy foretold. And then I die to the reflex. And then my whole team fucking dies to I don't even know what just killed them. Like, I have no idea what could have possibly killed them just now. Alright, this reflex plays too much of this game if they're making shots like that. Oh, it's because they're a top 10X player. That would make sense, yeah. That would make sense. Hello? There's a... Yeah. Oh, I missed this, man. I missed this. Oh my god, I missed this. When you paint the zone, it's literally our color. Cool, and I got the assist for that? We still need to be painting the zone, you know. I ran out of ink. I don't know why we stopped painting zone. Like, we were doing really good. Why did we stop painting zone? Like, hello? Like, we have Splashdown, we have a Wave Breaker, what are we doing? Why are we sitting in spawn? I can't believe I just got that shot. That looks fucking strange as hell. Can we, like, paint the zone, please? Can we, like, go in there and paint the Splat zone? Like, there is no reason to lose this game ever. My team just literally put the controller down. I was having so much fun that round, too. Next is Custom Hydra, I guess. Yep. What do you mean, though? What do you mean that you're doing that? Can I show you something? Because I'm going to show you it regardless of whether you want to or not. I literally just uploaded a video of how I play Splatoon 3, the Aerospray RG, right? I felt like playing a couple more games of Aerospray RG this morning. This is what I'm doing in these games. Okay? I'm painting nearly 3k a match and getting 17 kills and 13 Booyah Bombs. Most of the kills I'm getting are from me, like, shooting the enemies, because that's what you're supposed to do in this game. Like, I make the videos because I'm good at the game. And I make them so that people can improve. In fact, I'm gonna veto whatever weapon comes next. I'm gonna do Aerospray RG next match, just to prove a point. This blaster's still around, as far as I'm aware. I really just sit here and kind of wait, I think. Ah! This is the last guy. Can you get him? It's been a while since I played Hydra. Like, I non-stop played custom Hydra for, like, weeks straight. I'm gonna toss this here. When I was getting this thing to 4 stars, and then I have not touched it since. Oh, you were walking into a Hydra Splatling. It's not gonna happen. Oh no. I thought I'd be able to win that exchange, but they had Slider at the ready. They died back there. Alright, we have zone. Yeah. The next weapon is going to be after this. Splatana Stamper Nouveau. I can't wait. But no, I want to do one game as Aerospray RG, because now I need to prove something. It's just non-stop Flounder Heights. I don't even remember what the other stage was at this point. We played Museum de Alfonsina one time. Here's how this goes, everybody. We paint. For Booyah Bomb. We're gonna paint up the walls so we have places to move. And paint up all this stuff so we have places to move. Toss the sprinkler into the zone. We're gonna toss that back there so they can't move. It would not be a Splatoon 3 stream without a disconnect. It is so incredibly poetic that 10 years later, they still cannot fix their video game. Okay, I guess we're playing Museum de Alfonsina now. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do here, actually. Since I can't do what I was going to do. We're going to toss this up here. We can paint all that. I'm gonna get this sponge for later. We're gonna paint all this up. Sprinkler on top of the spinner. I can get up here. This person can die. We're just gonna wait that out. They're gonna die. We can get the bubble. Put that on their spinner. That somehow landed upside down. I got so distracted. The sprinkler landed upside down. Also, I don't know how the range blaster killed me from there. The sprinkler landed upside down on that thing. Okay, we're gonna back this up. That somehow one-shot me, which didn't really look correct either. But that's fine. I should still be able to jump to this on top mid. With this person. Outrange the mini Splatling. This range blaster needs to go away. Okay. Mini Splatling's still over there. We're just gonna hold this. Throw it over there so they can't move. Bro, where are these sprinklers going, my man? I'm gonna read that someone's gonna come from there, so I'm gonna cover that up. Can't get that person down. That's fine. Mini Splatling got me from there. We can kill that person with Stamp. Jump back in. No quick super jump on that guy. Just cover the zone. They can't do a single thing if we cover the zone. That's how you play the game. My number one tip that I said in the How I Play Aerospray RG video, which you should still watch. That's actually one of my favorite How I Plays that I've made. My number one tip from that was do not be afraid to take fights as the Aerospray. Because it's mostly gonna win them. As someone who's been playing it for 10 years, I have this whole replica behind me for how much I dedicate myself to the Aerospray. It can fight. Like, it can. It's a gun and it shoots ink out of it. Like, do not be afraid because of its spread. It will win fights. Anyway, what am I doing? Splatana Stamper Nouveau? Splatana Stamper Nouveau. This is my least favorite Splatana in the whole game. So can't wait to do this one. Double dually squelchers on our side. If you're interested in joining for some ranked, I'm doing Anarchy Open, if that is something you wish to do. Okay, that didn't even dash into that guy. Okay, but if they're two down, and I can get to this side... I can't even see who's hitting me. I thought that was... I thought that blaster was theirs because it was shooting in a weird way and I was taking damage. No problem, just let me know when. Okay, get one. I'll take that trade, I guess. Except my team's dead, so it doesn't matter. Beacon is unguarded right now. There we go. Didn't want to miss that. Alright, now I can play for Crab. Go this way. Anyone coming from anywhere here? They have a beacon on the other side of that wall, but they're not really using it. We want to trap these guys in here because they're going to be stuck back there and can't move. I can't believe I got that hit. I flicked the hell out of my controller just now to get that. Okay. fine there. You're not getting this. Alright, well, I missed it. It's fine, because I'll just jump out. Alright, there's one game with the Stamper Nouveau. We won it. I don't want to play this anymore. Next is the good old Splat Dualies, which I think I might just play Order Dualies Replica instead, because I need to get 4 stars on that still, and that'll just increase my freshness a bit. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do something for this match here. For the Dualies. This feels appropriate to do for this particular match, which is Squid Hat. I keep this next to me at all times, you just never see it. I had a channel point reward to put this on during Splatoon, but I don't have it enabled. But I think this is an appropriate thing to wear for right now. I'm trying to think of, like, other Splatoon stories I can tell while playing. Story I've told plenty of times are the times I had gotten to play Splatoon with Etika back in the day, which are some of my most favoritist Splatoon memories I have, and just memories in general. But, back when Splatoon 1 was new, I had discovered Etika for the first time around, like, before Splatoon had come out, I believe, and it was during Smash 4. The first video I ever watched of his was a video on plastic amiibo cases, which I actually have behind me. It's right here and here. They have my Callie and Marie amiibo in them. But Etika, when he had played Splatoon 2, was a Splat Dualies main, so if I'm going to be playing Splat Dualies, I may as well be wearing this hat, because the reason why I'm wearing the hat is because when he would stream Splatoon 1 a couple times back in the day, he had a blue version of this hat. I don't know where he got the hat from. I don't even know where I got this hat from. My mom got it for me at, I think, like a garage sale or something. Just read the guy climbing up the wall there. I can't believe that just happened. If you want to hear full stories of, like, myself playing Splatoon with Etika, I have a couple videos on that. I have a video specifically, I had got to play with Etika on his stream in Splatoon 2 a couple months after it had come out. Actually, it was about, was it like a year? I can't even remember. I think it was around, no, the game was out in like July, and the thing happened in March. It was like 9 months after the game had come out. Something along those lines. Oh my god, that ray is still killing me from there. But I have a video that I did several years ago of reacting to the time I got to play Splatoon with him, because it was myself and him versus that SOB2 dude on Etika's stream, and it was an absolutely insane time. We need to be killing this ink brush, and I do not know why we are not. Stop this from happening here. Squeezer's gonna outrange me. I have a shitty plan. I can't enact the shitty plan. Abort the shitty plan for a new one. Bro, that's not killing him. Hello? Take damage. This brush loves being back here. Then he jumped. I'm apparently dead somehow. I would love to win this game. We have so much stuff in spawn to paint for Crab. We have 30 seconds, we can stall this. I'm dying from there? Absolutely not. We might lose this game now. I cannot believe I died from there. That looks so wrong. Alright, hold up. Lock it in. Literally just hold the zone neutral from here. Go under the splatter color screen, paint the zone. Please. I cannot see or hear. Nah, we lose this game. We just straight up lose it. Unless we can cover their zone. Nah, we just straight up lose it. Nobody wanted to kill this ink brush but me the entire game. I did what I could. I tried what I could. But, like, the ink brush was just all over the place and no one wanted to kill him. Next is Splatbrella, which I have played so much of recently, so I guess I'm kind of in practice for it. Alright, this is another sprinkler-type weapon. So we kind of just do the same thing I was doing with Sprinkler already, which is you just want to cover as much as you can. This weapon, though, you do want to be afraid of taking fights, because the Brella shield doesn't work most times. Delta Rune, just a week away. I'm losing my goddamn mind. Again, I blocked that with my shield, and the game said, no, you didn't, and I died. If I don't move. Cannot see. My shield is broken. God, Slider killed someone there. That's huge. If this match could end pretty quick, I'd love that. I already spent way too much of my time playing Brella. I have a whole video I did on 4 stars on Splatbrella and Order Brella, which I'm playing right now. Like, I did like that of like a month ago. Alright, cool. We are safe and fine. Next is Squeezer, which is a weapon I've been meaning to play more of recently. So I guess I'll do that. Okay. Okay, cool matchmaking. I'm going in as a Squeezer, and I get matched with another Squeezer and 2 S-Blasts. So we are 2 Squeezers, 2 S-Blasts. The people on the other team are gonna think that we're, like, twinning or something, but no, the matchmaking in this game just sucks ass. I should not be dead to that when I literally have the reticle on the L3, but yeah, sure. This thing has no bomb, and I hate it. Like, what do you even do? Also, Colo Flame's on my team. I know that guy. I'm sorry that he has to experience this. I am, like... I don't think, aside from the fact that I do have 3 stars on both of these Squeezers right now, I do not think I have played Squeezer in, like, 4 years. I used to play a decent amount of Foil Squeezer in 2. Like, I'd play Foil Squeezer in, like, Clamblitz. But, but, like, I don't know what you want to do with Squeezer anymore. This person thinks he's slick. Oh, he's gotta be if I don't make the jump. I just don't like Squeezer with walls. Like, the kit in Splatoon 2 was, like, Wall Stingray, and I never played that one. I played Foil, because Foil was, Splat Bomb and Bubble Blower. Get your fat fucking head out of the way so I can hit that guy. Seven grand dad. That's how many dank memes we have. 6 is how many we currently have. I can't. I also just hate this stage. Did I mention that I do not like Flounder Heights, like, at all? Okay, I'm stuck on my own color. Like, I don't think Squeezer is even a weapon that I would, like, even legitimately want to main in this game, because, like, splatter color screen on the other one is, like, whatever. Cool reef slider, where'd you get it? I got one. If we win this game, it'll be a fucking miracle. Actually, it might be possible all of a sudden, because this guy's stuck and they're wiped, and that means I can take the time to paint this up for Zuka. And no one's coming this way, which means I just have Zuka for this purpose. Trying to hit him over the wall. No, it still counted. I got the assist shot. Alright, well, we did not deserve to win this match in the slightest because of how awful this was, but we won anyway. Next is Sorella Tentabrella, which I'm not looking forward to. I'd like to play that with Museum at least, if you're going to give me that. I believe my video on Sorella Tentabrella 4 stars was at the beginning of this year. Haven't really picked it up since, because I don't want to. I am not a Tentabrella player in this game. I was in 2, not in this game. How the fuck are you there? Like, legitimately, you can't... you just can't be there. We'll try strikes. Yeah, there is literally no hope. If you have me on Sorella Tentabrella, there is no hope. It is not happening. Especially that they have, like, a decapitator. I didn't expect anything from this game. Next is... We're back to Squeezer because it's the foil Squeezer, actually. The release date for Legend ZA is exactly a year after the Terra leak. That is funny timing. I guess a thing I can mention, this year is just absolutely stacked with games. At the time this video is being uploaded, both my Hyrule Warriors Let's Play and Paper Mario Black Pit Let's Play have now officially, like, concluded. And we're just a couple days away from the release of the Switch 2 and the release of Deltarune. And if my Switch 2 arrives on time, I will be playing Mario Kart World and stuff, and I'll be playing the Switch 2 version Tears of the Kingdom. But then, June, Mario Kart World. July, Donkey Kong Bonanza. August, Kirby and the Forgotten Land new content. And we don't have a release date for Age of Imprisonment, but they say winter, so it's most likely going to be in December, because that would be winter of this year. And Pokemon Legends ZA just this morning got its release date announced for October 16th, I believe, which, when I had predicted the release date for Legends ZA, I either predicted the third Thursday of November, because they always release a new game on the third Thursday of November, or third, like, Friday, but now they're doing things on Thursdays. But I think the reason why it's October is because it's actually the anniversary of Pokemon X and Y. Pokemon X and Y released on October 12th, back in the day. So it's releasing the same week that Pokemon X and Y released about, like, 13 years ago. I think 13 years ago. So, that's fun timing. Those are, like, the two different dates I predicted, was, like, the anniversary of X and Y, or, like, the third week of November, because they always do things in the third week of November. But, like, not only do we have, like, all that stuff, we still don't have a confirmed release date for Metroid Prime 4, and if Metroid Prime 4 is not October, it's probably going to be November. But if that's the case, then we don't have a game for September, so, like, Kirby and the Forgotten Land is happening in August. But then we don't have a game for September, so it's entirely possible that Kirby Air Riders, the Kirby Air Rider sequel, would be happening in September, possibly. And it's like, I'm not going to be able to catch a break. I'm so glad I did all of the games off my backlog at the start of the year. There is a new Pikmin Let's Play I want to do, but I can't do it. Just cover my opening here. That's actually this is a really good use of splatter color screen. Throw it right here, they can't see where you're going. People love to camp this ledge, so that's actually, like, a really good thing I just discovered. Also, I like going on this and just, like, shooting from here, too. I'll take that trade. They don't have Crab Tank now. There's a new Pikmin Let's Play I want to do. I don't know if I'm going to have time for it. I really don't. Someone died in my auto bomb. That's huge. Alright, we're fine. Alright, we have the zone. Everything's fine. No more squeezer for me, please. Next is Splat Roller. Another basic thing. But if it picks Flounder Heights again, I would not mind playing another roller there. Well, here's the thing. Not only was ZA announced for October 16th, they also announced a brand new Pokemon Presents for July 22nd. But that they're announcing it, like, 2 months in advance, which they've never done before. So, like, we have a new Pokemon Presents to look forward to. Typically, there's not ever 2 Pokemon Presents in a year. It's typically just the the one on Pokemon Day, and that's it. So the fact that we're getting a second one is very interesting. It's probably just going to be a bunch of new info on Legends ZA, but if they have new Pokemon announcements to announce, besides Legends ZA, I would be so down for that. Such as everything I list in every single time there's a Pokemon Presents. A brand new Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game. A brand new Pokepark game. Anything else that I would want. I'm gonna die to the squeezer. That's an interesting Pokemon to hope for a Mega for. I mean, I'm down for anything that they show. I don't have any specific hopes. I'm trying. Right, the brush is going all the way over here. I mean... Okay, well the whole team's dead, so that's not good. Also, I definitely flicked that guy. Did I mention that I do not like this stage, like, at all? Like, where the fuck do I go? I'm mashing the special button right now. Carbon's able to move around because it's a lightweight weapon and it has Burst Bomb. Splat Roller, not so much versatility on this map. If anything, I want to be, like, down there, so I can actually, like, use my Ninja Squid. Wait, that's good. I need to jump out. How the fuck do they have two beacons here? Please. That guy's still there. I don't know why we left. Like, they never left. Good enough. Why are they behind me? Oh my god. Please, let me climb the wall! This is so close, man. I can't go that way. Yeah, it's over. This isn't painted. And I'm the dead one inside the bubble. Alright, yep. Whatever, that's the end of the game. I don't like Flounder Heights. Next is Classic Squiffer, which is definitely something I would much rather be playing than this right now. These do not shoot me through the wall. I shot through that person twice. Alright, great start. Did I mention that I don't like Flounder Heights? Like, literally, where do you go on this map? That guy's gone. I can't check anywhere because they're all over the damn place. Okay, I got the guy before he could use Slider at least. We can paint over this. We can totally kill the blaster. Clean up all these walls here. Take the other side so the slider doesn't do anything. Okay, wait. Get me up here. Alright, good enough. I didn't think that would extend that far, so we're fine. Okay, cool. They can't do anything now. Swiffer ahoy. Next is Luna Blaster. Just to get another Splatoon 1 vibe. You'll never in a million years catch me wearing like a QR anything. I was thinking for just a brief moment, oh, what if I went QR just like in Splatoon 1? But no, QR is actually bad, so I will not be doing that. Please throw the bomb. They're just painting from up top. Speaking of painting from up top, need to wait for this inkjet to be done. That's a very inconvenient time for that to be happening. I was gonna kill two there. Okay, two down. Gowsers are over there. Here's something funny. I knew it was going to be something funny. I used to do that all the time in Splatfests. In most Splatfest montages that I make, I'm on Museum de Alfonsino with a zipcaster up and getting a kill like that. I'm really getting stuck on, like, nothing there, though. There wasn't even any green underneath me. If that's just gonna be there, I'll just do that. Nice combo there. Good enough. Don't be underneath that ledge. Someone rage quit. It was the ballpoint rage quit there. I think it's because I killed him there. Couldn't be a Splatoon 3 stream without a disconnect. You know the rules. Next is Custom E-Liter 4K, which I'm actually kind of playing right now. I'm playing that on the side occasionally for 4 stars. For me to eventually stream some E-Liter 4K. None of that. I wish I was playing Swift for a second time. How do people consider this an E-Liter map? There's nowhere to even shoot with this weapon. Like, Swiffer's the better choice. Like, there's not enough high ground and, like, open spaces for this weapon to even work. There's our first time capping zone this match. Beat that guy twice. That curved in a weird way. Actually, I can afford to jump through this if they're taken out. Definitely shot that guy twice, but if you say so. Alright, we might just win here, because the same thing that was just happening to us all game is now happening to them. And they just can't come back in, because where do they go? There's nowhere to go on this map. Next is Paintbrush. I haven't played Paintbrush in a while. But, like, Paintbrush got that, that frames buff. I almost forgot. Paintbrush got a swinging buff, and it swings 2 frames faster. No wonder I still hate fighting Paintbrush. I feel like this Paintbrush buff was, like, a big mistake, if I need to revert it. The whole point of this thing is that it's supposed to swing slow. Whoa, I knew I could get away with it. I knew I could get away with it if I was wearing opening gambit on this thing. That's a funky-ass curling bomb. That did not do anything I wanted it to do. No, there's a bomb there. Alright, jump is not safe. Remember, we still have zone. Yeah. Where's the crab tank? Oh, crab tank guy died. I can't make that jump. Double curling. That's Zuka, hold up. Don't stand there. You can just hit that guy from a country mile away. Just worry about the zone. Don't even worry about the crab, just paint the zone. Yeah, this thing swings way too quickly. Next we have Vanilla Jet Squelcher, which I also really like. We only got to play Slosher Deca with Angle Shooter today, and I need more Angle Shooter in my life. One. At least they're stuck in the corner right now. Hey now. That's a lame trade. Come on, I really want to play Jet Squelcher. You can spam this way. It's not going to mean anything if we're not playing, you know? Why? How am I getting fucking gangbanged in the corner of a public place? You can spam this way all you want. We don't have a push. Well, we have one more game of zones to go. Thankfully, it's the Bamboozler. And I like that. Unthankfully, though, it might be Flounder Heights next, and I don't want to do more of that. Thankfully, it is not Flounder Heights. It is a stage I can actually play Bamboozler on. Bamboozler, how I love you so. However, this Hydra Splatling is running like something to be able to move that fast, because that should have not been able to hit me from where it was. I literally hit you though? But I literally hit you though. Like I literally shot you in the face. And did I mention I don't like this stage either? At least for zones, not a huge fan of it. I'm out of practice with bamboo! Alright, I cannot believe that killed me. Alright, well, that's zones, everybody. I don't think we have time for another. Both these stages are, like, extremely lockout heavy, and if you die once, you can't come back in. Because, like, where do you even go on this stage, either? You know? Where do you even go on this stage? Like, you can't go to the right because you can read that. You can't go to the left because they're always camping the left, and you can't go down the middle because they're always looking at the middle. Well, first game of the next rotation will at least be Redemption, because it's Bamboozler Mark II. So, we'll just play more Bamboozler next game. I don't even remember what the rotation is. It is Tower Control on Undertow and Crableg Capital. I can play that for about an hour, and then that will be the stream for the day. Alright, Crableg Tower Control. We're no longer playing very hectic Splat zones. And I love me some Bamboozler. My hair is doing something crazy right now. But I need to get back into it. No, Slosher, come on. But literally, why are you here, though? Get out of here. Or super jump over that way. We're shooting from where right now? Trying to look out for where the other people are, and the stringer's over there. I think someone died of my fizzy from there. So fine, they can't get us from here. Have this. What is happening? This guy should not be killing me. $39's a good lead. Do anything to me. They love being here, and I'm not sure why, because there's nothing they can do. Toss this, like, right here. Clear this whole area out. No, how am I not dead to that? The wellstring should have absolutely killed me. Okay. How are they here, and literally why? They love it here. Not a great spot for me. There's too much stuff everywhere. Thank you for the Zuka. I'm gonna just toss this into the middle. Hello? I should not be dead to that guy. I killed someone with the chump balloons. I literally cannot move. We just lose the game here. That's fun. There's absolutely no reason to lose this match. I don't know why we're all the way on the right. Alright, well, it's gonna take a miracle. Well, that guy can just walk into my fizzy, so that's good. Okay. The missiles is not good. Okay, I was trying to go underneath because they were shooting from underneath. I think I should have just stayed up there. Lame as hell. Next is Reflux 450. Let's see if I remember how to shoot with this one. I picked up Reflux for a while. I can't see. I'll pull a missile here. I feel like this person is lagging, which is not what we want. Bro, we both can't hit each other. As long as you're standing down there, that is okay. Someone died of the missiles. Thank you. Stop doing that. Get the person up there. I am so out of practice on Reflux. It is crazy. But that person just ended up walking into me anyway. So it is fine. Cool! Next is Rapid Blaster Pro. I typically like Undertow Tower. Out of all of the versions of Undertow, it's the most tolerable to me. They don't have a Splatana. I can actually use my vacuum, maybe. Tapped him once. That guy has a lot of quick super jump on. Hold on to this vacuum for when I absolutely need it. Yoink! I'm actually gonna throw that right there. Just in case any of them wanted to go that way. It's hitting the armor of the Booyah Bomb and not the E-Leader, which I feel like it should have hit the E-Leader. You can very easily move this in now. Please hit this person. I'm literally a blaster. No, I'm frames away from getting back to suck up that ink. Oh. Well, we don't. Can't see where that person went. I'm gonna vacuum this, actually. Give me something there. Get them! You think it's a wipe? Delayed wipe? Nice one. Just leader. Okay, the second person fell on. Checkpoint. Checkpoint. Just ignore the other guy. I don't know if that was a bomb or what. I think the junior threw a bomb at the tower. It killed all three of them. Next is Dreadringer. How is that killing me so fast? Oh, it's because it's a Nautilus and the Nautilus is lagging, so that helps. That helped the Nautilus quite a bit, I think. Come on. Do I really have to be fighting a Naut right now? I hope tower's safe. I don't see anybody else. What is happening? Get out of my life! Bitch! Get out! If I could get another slider. Slider moment. I think I'm afraid of a little blindness. Next is Splat Charger. Great. There is, like, no hope, I think. There is just, like, no hope. I will never be able to effectively use any of these chargers today. I think the match that we won with the Squipper was good, but, like, it's just not the day for the chargers. That guy should have exploded immediately. I know how to do tap shot. That was directly on the person. That guy should have also just died there too. I shouldn't be taking damage there. There we go. That shouldn't be killing me with a vacuum out. This is stupid. This match is stupid. I shot that guy through his wall. That was wrong. My reticle is directly on that guy. Not great screen. If we can at least get the first checkpoint, I'll call it a success. Wait, just Hydra, wait. Give me back. I got one guy. Wait, sources, please. Aw. Well, we got the first checkpoint, and I played really well under the circumstances that we had, which were not great. I just uploaded a video on mini-splatling recently, and next is mini-splatling. Ah, I shouldn't be getting that roller. Get out of here. I can't climb that ledge for some strange reason. I couldn't tell you why I couldn't climb that ledge. I need to reclaim all of this orange. Good enough. Did a lot of damage to the shield there. This is carnage. Hello, took damage. Have an ultra stamp. No. In that crowd of 3 people, it should have killed at least one. We were using the same weapon. You should not be outranging them when you are the exact same weapon. Yeah, you know exactly where I'm standing somehow? That's interesting. Got somebody, sure. There's apparently a roller. This is not looking great. Should have killed the last guy! How did it hit 4 out of 5 shots? Can't see through the grating. But they're not making it that way. Can't fucking see a goddamn thing. I couldn't even tell there was a bomb there. Can explo clutch from a distance. I shot that guy through the shield. We take those. I'm like kind of in panic mode right now, but we're almost fine. I'm not playing Mini to my greatest efficiency. The plan is that I want to wait for them to come up here and then just throw the stamp at them because, like, I can't do anything else. I don't want to risk losing the stamp and then not having it in overtime. Just like that. That's what I wanted. I am going to jump out. I'm gonna die to that. Oh my god. We have a sponge, it's fine. Fight from a distance. The strikes! That's awesome. Really cool tri-strikes. That I don't even think I saw a single tri-strike the entire match until just now. Neo Sploosh-O-Matic is next, which is not something I want to return to after I did the video on it recently. Alright, well, they have even more strikes of double T-Tech. The main thing you do with this gun is that you paint for Killer Whale, and that is all that you do. I had a good time playing this in Clan Blitz a while back. I'm gonna die to the bombs. Not die to the bombs. I'll take that trade. If we can start moving the tower. weapon just kind of assassinates when it needs to. I was behind a splash wall there, so I'm surprised that killed me. None of that. Just checkpoint, please. Traded Luna. They're finally taking that beacon out. They're probably going to take off the other one, so I can't afford to jump to that. The other way. Jump! No, I didn't hit the beacon. I hit a player. Chat, they don't know. That's so lame! Now they're going for it. Really? Really? Do I like Beacon as a sub-weapon? It's probably one of my more favorite subs. Try to paint for more whale. That's not gonna happen. Ah, splatter shot. Alright, just paint base for whale. That is the only person around. Very good. Time is passing by very quickly. I've probably got... You know what? I'll even make this the last game. It's perfect. The last game is Octo Shot. One more match for us. Thank you all, 007, for the 5-bit cheer. Very much appreciated. It's Undertow again, so I have faith, because I like this a little bit more than Crab Leg. Also, you redeemed Beepus. Here is your musical Beepus. Let's see what we can do here. It's all on the line right now. As Elir picks us off. Come on, the fall off. That guy did not want me to stay alive. That's crazy. Good wipe. If you're playing Splattershot, you also do not want to have any fear, because this thing will just kill anything it looks at. Even if you give an enemy the old side-eye, this weapon will just kill them. Until there's Ninja Squid, and then I can't see. There we go. Walk into my bomb, please. That's what I wanted. That person's super dead. Take that tread on the roller. The Zitcaster should be safe to jump to. Splash down, I dare you. Damn it. Also, I don't think we got no quarters a single time during the stream today. Like, it just did not play. I don't trust being here. I want to get up here. What do you mean that guy's not dead? Thank you. I heard the shots. Like, if we had no quarters, I would have brought attention to it, because I always do. Me up. And that almost worked. There we go. That shouldn't be a trade. Or should it be a trade, at least? And we should win right here. Explosive finish. Explosive finish. Very, very good. That will conclude my rank session for the day, because I do have to go soon. Thank you, Alt-Double-Sun, for the 5-bit cheer. Very much appreciated. There's a couple more things I'd like to do before we stop, though. Which is, I started the stream with a shell-out pull, and my first pull of the day was a bronze capsule. And I said, all the rest of the money in this game is just going to go directly into the shell-out machine, since I now have all of the gear badges, so I have nothing else to spend money on but that. So I'm going to spend all the rest of my money, which I think I have about exactly enough to drain my entire thing, to go all the way back down to nothing again. Thank you, Yoshicast and Sorcius for playing. I appreciate it. Also, we have the power from the previous rotation. 55th place is not terrible. But let's spend all the rest of my money. Otherworldly Seaweed. Airy Narrator. Some stickers. More stickers. Got a table turf poster. Natural Bookkeeper. Nothing. Country-born Hothead. More stickers. More stickers. Extra money. Nothing. Nothing. And last but not least, title? Composed Dark Horse. I will take that as the last pull there. One last thing I would like to do. If I go back to the city, does it take me back to the actual city, or does it do my amiibo thing? Because I'll just redo it. Okay, it takes you back here. Well, you get to see Splatoon 1's hub just for a brief moment. I would like to end by going back here. Read the amiibo. Thank you. About Grand Festival. Tranquil Dawn. Let's end this with some relaxation here. And I didn't tell too many stories during the stream because I was really focused on playing the game. But I cannot believe 10 years have passed since the launch of Splatoon. I was very interested in Splatoon from the moment it was shown off in, I think it was like E3 2014. It looked like something really interesting and creative. And I played the original Splatoon 1 test fire, which was Walleye Warehouse and Salt Spray Rig Turf War for 2 hours. And I was absolutely, like, obsessed with Splatoon after that. I did not end up getting Splatoon on launch. I didn't get Splatoon until about 2 months later, I think. And by then, Urchin Underpass had already had its rework done, and I never got to play the original version of Urchin Underpass at all. And I missed the first 2 Splatfests in Splatoon 1. And because of the thing I mentioned at the beginning, where I had broken my Wii U gamepad at the time, I was not able to play Callie vs. Marie. Which I hate that I was not able to play Callie vs. Marie, but I was Team Marie in spirit, and Team Marie ended up taking all of that. And not only am I absolutely obsessed with Splatoon, I also just love Splatoon's world building and Splatoon's lore, and just everything about this game and this franchise. There is so much attention to detail put into everything about this game's world, and all of the music is just absolutely stellar in every possible way. It has made me make friends that I never would have otherwise. I've had so many experiences I would not have otherwise. I'm so happy that I'm able to keep playing this game. And when I started doing streaming, really all I was doing was like Splatoon 2. But I have grown up as a person. I have grown up in my content and how I do things around these there parts. And this franchise just means so much to me that I cannot wait to see what else they can do. Nintendo did confirm in their tweet about the 10-year anniversary of the series that they hope to be conducting more research in the Squid Research Lab in the future. So there has to be a 4th game in this series at some point. I'm personally believing that not this year, possibly late next year, but probably I don't think there would be a new game in the series until like 2027. Like, Splatoon 3 is already on the same console as the Switch 2, so if you wanted to play Splatoon on the Switch, you're going to be picking up Splatoon 3. It has all of its content already available to you to play. And as much as I would love new stuff in this game, I would like Splatoon to take its time for the foreseeable future. Splatoon 3 didn't necessarily feel rushed on launch, but there was still a lot to be desired in terms of stuff in this game. Also, wait, I gotta see the Callie. Where is she? The Callie sipping the soda is so awesome. It is, like, peak. But I don't think there's gonna be a new Splatoon game for at least another year or 2. My goals for the rest of the year in terms of Splatoon, once I'm able to, like, you know, there's going to be a lot of Switch 2 stuff I'll be doing throughout the rest of this year, so whenever I'm doing Splatoon stuff, I would like to hit 4 stars on every weapon by at least maybe the 3-year anniversary of Splatoon 3, which would be in another 3 months, maybe. I don't know if that's going to happen. I counted, and I still have another, like, 47 weapons to do to hit 4 stars on. So it'll still be a while, but at least 4 stars on every weapon is, like, my last major goal in this game. And then getting 5 stars on, like, anything else that I feel like it. But I had so many great memories with Splatoon 1 back in the day of just playing it as a kid. Even more amazing memories with Splatoon 2. Getting to, again, play Splatoon 2 with Etika that one time. I had played Splatoon 2 with him a couple other times, but that was, like, the one major time. And, playing, like, Octo Expansion upon release. Like, Octo Expansion and the Mario plus Rabbids Donkey Kong Adventure expansion happened, like, around the same time. So I graduated high school, and then immediately started playing Octave Expansion and the Donkey Kong stuff in Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. And that was a lot of fun. I got to play competitive Splatoon 2 for a little while, which I enjoyed. I would absolutely do competitive Splatoon again if I had the time to do it, but I spend most of my time streaming, and I don't want to stream only Splatoon the entire time. I already do Splatoon maybe like once or twice a week on average. This week I'm going to be playing the game 4 days in a row, because I did doing this today, I'm going to be doing ranked tomorrow, and then there's all random salmon run happening over the weekend. But I don't want to stream Splatoon all the time, and I have work, and I would have to coordinate myself with 3 other people's schedules, and I just can't afford to do that. But I really enjoyed playing competitive for the time that I did. I met some really cool people through all of that. Here with Splatoon 3, I don't feel like I've ever been better. Like, I feel so confident in my skills when it comes to playing Splatoon in Splatoon 3. I love this game so much compared to 2. Just the flow of the game and just how it plays compared to 2 was just way more my speed. And it's good. I could ramble for a while. I do have to go soon. But I just, like, you know, am admiring everything about this game. And it's just, like, Splatoon is just so awesome and special and cool and everything that, I can't wait to see what happens in the future. But you're still going to be seeing plenty more Splatoon 3 from me for the foreseeable future until 4 eventually happens. As a YouTube outro to this is all streamed live at twitch.tv/Pokeball35, link in the description down below. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so, because I do have a lot to offer, including, I have videos on every single Splatfest in this game, I have videos on every single big run, just about every single challenge. I have over 300 Splatoon 3 videos. I have a series called How I Play Splatoon 3, where I pick weapons that I like to use and I show off my gear builds, strategies, and generally how I play said weapon. So if you want to learn from me on how I do certain things on my favorites, that's all there. And, etc., etc. Thank you all so much for watching, and Splatoon is awesome. I will see you in whatever comes next.